Hi guys, back again with the next part of my Space Crusade miniature upgrade video series. This time it's going to be the Imperial Fists, but I'm not going to have Imperial Fists in this game purely because I don't really like the colour scheme of the Imperial Fists. So I've gone for my favourite faction, which are the Dark Angels. So we'll go through them in order. The first ones I'm going to show you is you get Marines that have these light bolters. So I've replaced them with these guys. I'm filming this in 4K as well, which is the first time I've tried it, so I've got to try and get this done within 10 minutes. So that's all the camera will allow. First one. Here's the second one. We've got 5 of these. You won't have 5 of them on the board, but it's always handy to have a few extra, just in case you do get that rare scenario where all the other Marines lose their heavy weapons and you have to replace them with the light bolters. And the final one for these guys. But I think they look pretty cool when they're running around the board. Okay, next up we have the Tarantula. Now this is going to be painted up, and that will be the next video installment in this series. Will be the painted Tarantulas and Dreadnoughts, which I will have to do myself. Now for these, you have one of these Marines here connected to it, and when he dies, well, when this gets destroyed, you have to replace this with a light bolter. So I needed somebody a little bit different, and I know this guy's got a sword, but this is the guy who's going to stand behind that and operate it, just so you know who he is. Sorry, it's going in and out of focus. Okay, next up we'll take a look at this guy, which is this is the rocket launcher, and I've replaced him with this one. It's actually got the rocket actually coming out. After him, we have the guy with the assault cannon, and this is the last one I had to get to complete this set, and this is the guy that I've gone for. They're pretty similar to the other Marines from the other factions that I showed you on previous videos. After that, we have the guy with the plasma gun, and this is the new updated version. So I'm hoping to get a gameplay video done just before Christmas if I can. So that's him. Next up we have the guys from Mission Dreadnought. So we have this one with the, I believe it's a combi weapon, and the one I've gone for that is this guy. It's not accurate really, but you're never going to find them exactly the same as the ones you get with the game originally. Next up we have this guy, which is the Flamer. And this is his updated version. Okay, they're not the best painted miniatures, but it's a hell of an improvement on the original game. And finally, for the Marines, the heavy weapon Marines, you've got this guy here with the Lars cannon, and this is the one that I've gone for that. This green looks a hell of a lot brighter on the camera than it is in person. It's only because of the light shining on it. So there's him. Now the three options for the commander. You've got this option here, which is the power glove and the power sword. So I opted for this one. Damn good looking miniature. And it does have the power sword and power glove of sorts. A little bit bigger than the other miniatures, but he's a commander, so you can get away with it. The other option is with the heavy bolter. So I've gone with this one. It's not really a commander, but he's got a big bolter. And it looks like he's giving directions. He's probably a sergeant, this one, but I will use him for the commander. Yes, I know the bases have got green on them. Not what you'd see in a Space Hulk, but I'm not bothered about that. And finally, we have the power axe and the mini bolter. Couldn't find one with a power axe, so I've just gone for one with a sword. And he has got a small sort of bolter gun, small little plasma gun. That's good enough. Oh, that needs gluing back up. Good enough for what I want to represent that miniature. So I'll put a little pause in here and we'll have a look at all of them together. So there you go. There's the Dark Angel squad that I'll be using for Space Crusade. So the next video in this series will be all three tarantulas will be painted up, and the dreadnoughts will also be painted. And then I will start on some of the White Dwarf magazine expansions that came out, which is the Space Scouts, the horde of orcs that you can use to go into the Space Hulk as well as Tyranids and Terminators as well, and hybrid Tyranids. So they will be coming on probably later videos next year. I've got enough here now for the base game, so I've just got to get those few things painted, and then when that video is up and done, I will do a how to play video, and that will be followed by a quick sort of gameplay video of the game in action. Probably not the full game, but just an idea to show you how it actually works, but you probably already know anyway. So as always, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like and subscribe as usual, and I'll see you guys on the next video.